Hey, this is former DGen here, aka X-Degenerato. I just wanted to thank you for joining me with this video. Just wanted to make a quick announcement. This right here is pretty much going to be the logo going forward because obviously, it's the papal flag. As a kid growing up a little bit in New Mexico, fell in love with turquoise, and I also love how it kind of represents coming out of the ground and being above ground to show our true beauty and be great children of Christ, just to show the world what we have the potential to be, because we're all saints in the making. We just got to try. And with that being said, let's get to the video. So to start it simply, I pretty much grew up with authority problems, especially at church. I didn't like the youth group pastor at all. I didn't like my deans. I didn't like my teachers. I didn't like my parents. Anybody trying to tell me what to do, especially at the time, I didn't like God at all. Anybody trying to tell me what to do and prove authority to me really just ruffled my feathers, to put it politely, because obviously one of the best things I'm trying to do for myself and my future children is quelling of the tongue. So that has been a very hard process unto itself, by the way. You should try it out. I'm an electrician, so that was pretty dang hard for me. But anyways, we're continuing on with the story now. I pretty much just thought that everything in the government was absolutely corrupt. Any form of authority, like I said, was absolutely corrupt. I especially thought the true apostolic church, Roman Catholic Church, was corrupt. Little did I know, again, my patron Saint Bartholomew comes into play here in my mind whenever he said, "Can anything good come from Nazareth?" Little did he know, Sorry about that. Still going through allergy season here. But the funny thing is that after I started, changing my ways, I slowed down. I quit alcohol by obviously authority of a judge in a pretrial system and all that. I had to wear the ankle monitor thing for almost a year and a half or something like that. Anyways, I got a scar on my left side ankle. There we go. Because of that, and that's just another reminder of don't go down that path again, because obviously I am not able to control that aspect of me. Because whenever I drink to get drunk. I don't drink just to be social and have a nice time with buddies and whatnot. No, it was drink to get drunk. And, just that also just fed into my degeneracy and thoughts of just, F the authority, F the sheriff, F the judge, F whoever. Especially whenever you're sitting there brewing on those horrible thoughts, while your brain is pickled, for the lack of a better term. But yeah, that's pretty much kind of my viewpoint. Was I thought everybody that had any authority was going to use that authority against me rather than to actually help me, which was an awakening, which I needed badly. And so let's move on to the next part. So here's the next part where it gets a little weird. So from black metal loving Satanists, Aleister Crowley, Anton LaVey, freaking the church, the temple of Satanism I was more into rather than the church, to support all these, especially right here. Don't forget about the dispatchers and corrections, because those two have got to deal with so much emotional trauma just hearing what goes on. So pray for them. Definitely pray for the corrections, because they don't only have to go through the mental torment that some of these guys put them through, but they also have to deal with the physical pain and suffering that these just not mentally correct human beings, pardon the term, use. And obviously don't forget about the EMS and firefighters. We got all Leos, so that's your police, your sheriff, your state trooper, your highway patrol, your three-letter agencies, blah, 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 blah. Then we got the military up here. Obviously, got to support them, because without them, I would not be here right now, probably. Yeah, because my mom and dad met while my dad was in the Air Force. I'm a government product. Holy crap. Anyways, maybe. But seeing now as a child of Christ and, you know, a follower of his teachings and his apostles, I definitely see the balance that needs to be there to balance out the evil, because it will run rampant. Like, you ever seen, like, fill in liberal city here, because I'm not going to get into that right now, because you could just fill in the blank of a liberal city and how bad it is. We'll just leave it there. I'm trying to be lighter and trying to be more quelled with my tongue. Sorry, I had to wet the throat. But with that being said, now I see it as unnecessary, 100 billion%. And of course, you know, many times in the Bible it says follow the law of the land and pretty much, you know, show respect, do it authority where needed be. Obviously, it also talks about, like, don't be a pushover, obviously, in certain cases, but have a general sense of good for what the authorities are trying to do. And it's a hard process for a lot of people to try to, like, get, because their whole lives, it was pretty much as soon as I was a teenager, I was just going, what, to be the left? Wait, yeah, come on. No, yeah, my left. My right is your left, so yeah, went that direction and things kind of went downhill pretty quick. And I tried to fill that gap with alcoholism, with alcohol in general. And little did I know I'm also on the spectrum, but of course, you know, I actually sat down, got therapy, and went through the steps for self-help that you need. Don't forget those, because if you need to see a professional, I'm pretty sure your priest will easily suggest that, hey, you need to go see, like, a licensed psychiatrist or, you know, psychoanalyst, something, fill in the blank, you know. And with that being said, you know, I just gotta say, just at the end of the day, whenever you see these guys, think about what they do for you, and especially start to get into the habit of, whenever you hear sirens, whether it be law enforcement, fire, EMT, whatever, say a quick prayer to God. Say there our one and only Creator. Ask for the intercession of St. Michael. He's going to cover your law enforcement and your EMS. Weirdly enough, like paramedics, rescue. But then you got St. Florian, which is for, there we go, firefighters, right there. And then for the military, weirdly enough, you got St. Michael again, pretty much, because he's like soldiers and Marines. And they got like Cupertino for Air Force and Brendan for Navy, I believe. Yes. But anyways, whenever you hear a siren, say a quick prayer for them. Try to help them. Anyway, even if, like me, pretty much just a cripple, for lack of a better term. I gotta get used to not saying that so much about myself. Kind of trying to worsen my condition than it already is, and try to be more positive than I already am. And I gotta just keep on working. And remember, progress, not perfection. Let's just keep on moving to better. Okay? And with that being said, do me a favor. Go to adoration. Anytime. While you're there, pray that day's rosary and really think about the luminous mysteries. That's all I got. Love you, get what I'm trying to do. Cool. Whatever, you get what I'm trying to do. Anyways, love you guys. Later.